Look at all of these beautiful Astalos eggs. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to be going over one of the coolest monsters in Monster Hunter franchise, one of the fated four, none other than Astalos. Astalos is a pretty amazing monstie and one of the best electric types that you can get until something like Thunderlord Zinogre. But it does have a lot of amazing genes on it, especially if you're going to be going for an electric type build on any monster. And it's one you're definitely going to want to get, especially even before you get into high rank. If any of you out there have been struggling against taking down Nergigante, well, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the monster that you want to get to take down that beast. I'll also be showing you its equipment and things that you want to use along with it if you're still struggling with Nergigante. But regardless, I do hope you all enjoyed today's video. Astalos is a rarity 5 creature, and you can get this well before you get into high rank. You'll have to just defeat one in the wild to be able to get it in rare dens, and we'll be showing exactly how and where to get it here in a second. It's got incredibly high crit rate, speed, HP, and a decent amount of recovery. It's just a well-balanced creature in general. We are obviously a lightning type monstie here, so that's going to be the type that we try and focus on. And then we have quite a few really nice genes on here. Obviously, we're going to want the Thunder Boost XL, but we've also got Critical Eye XL, which this monster just in general has some of the best genes for farming up for any creature, really. So we got Health Up Gene XL, Thunder XL. We got the Kinship Plus Gene XL, which is going to greatly increase your kinship damage, which if you're going for like a kinship build, can be absolutely ridiculous. Then we've also got Dancer XL, which boosts your speed, but then it also greatly boosts your attack and defense, which is really nice when you're at full HP. It's honestly ridiculous how powerful this creature can get. Now, if you are one that's still struggling with Nergigante, I'll show you the piece of armor that I like to use to fight it. It's actually the Astalos Armor, which gives you the Kinship Plus Medium, Soul Kinship, which fills up your gauge faster, and the Thunder Defense doesn't actually matter, but these two combined will help you kill Nergigante pretty easily. The Astalos Armor looks absolutely amazing though if you like that, but it doesn't give you as many bonuses on skills that you really need unless you're going for a Thunder Element build against Nergigante, which is also good because this gives Thunder Boost large on here, which is going to be great. So keep these two pieces in arm if you're keep these two pieces of armor in mind if you're still fighting Nergi. Now, as always, when we're doing egg farming, we are going to be making sure to utilize our prayer pots. If you haven't leveled this up already, I highly recommend maxing out as soon as possible, because right now we get a 20% increase to finding eggs with rare genes, which is really nice. So definitely make sure to always have that active. Now, I've done some testing and it doesn't seem like this actually stacks. But I mean, on the off chance that it does, even though after all the testing I've done, it does not seem to stack, at least for buffs like recovery and stuff like that. But you can put it on, you know, just in case, who knows. Now, right now, I am in high rank, so you're going to see some extra dens here, like those red dens, which are high rank dens. But what we're looking for specifically are these gold dens. Now, you can get Astalos in low rank as well, so don't worry, you can get it in low rank. You do not need to be in high rank for this, and I highly recommend farming it up in low rank to begin with. But you're going to want to go to the Turga Volcano base. After you have already defeated Astalos in the wild, you will be able to find them in these rare dens. And there's rare dens here all the time. They're very easy to find. Now, if you've got all of your prayer pot stuff activated, then we should be able to find rainbow eggs pretty easily. I've also been taking gold eggs because just making sure to get all the genes that I want. Rainbows does have a better chance of getting the stats we want. There we go. That's the egg that we're looking for. The black and green striped one. You can go for golds or rainbows depending on what you want. I really like to make sure to go for all the genes that I want to begin with. Then you can try and find like a rainbow one with the specific like attack bonuses or defense bonuses that you want. But I'm pretty happy with this nice fancy schmancy golden egg. Now, if this is your first time watching one of these videos, if you've run out of golden dens on your map, all you need to do is just fast travel back to the catavan, and it'll recycle all of the dens on your map. You don't need to go back to town. You don't need to cycle to night. You just basically just go right back to that fast travel point, and it'll respawn golden dens for you. Now, if you are planning on getting these in low rank versus high rank, I highly recommend not farming it up too much, because once you get into the high rank, you're going to start getting XL genes, which are quite a bit better than the large genes. So don't spend too much time farming up these in a lower rank. Now that we've got Astalos, we've got to figure out the genes to make this thing powerful. There's a lot of different options that we can go with here, and I'm still even deciding on how I want to max out my newest Astalos here. And if we look at its genes, it's got some really good ones on here already. Obviously, Thunder Creature, we're going to want Thunder Boost XL. We're going to want to stack this 3 times to get it maxed out. Health Boost LAR XL, it's okay, not necessarily needed. I might take this off because we don't really need the Power Bingo either. Now, we've got Kinship Skill XL on here. I really like this skill. Unfortunately, it is a tech skill and it is a ice skill, which is bad. Now, the tech skill, not so bad because I can go for a tech bingo down here, but I do lose out that thunder bingo if I decide to keep this going this way. Now, we do have 2 of these attacks here. We've got Smash Gene, which is Thunder Smash, which deals medium thunder damage to all enemies, low chance to inflict paralysis for 3 turns. But then we also have Thunder Breath L, deals medium thunder damage to all enemies, low chance to inflict paralysis for 3 turns. This is basically the exact same skill, but we only need 1 of them. Now, another move that I like quite a bit is the Dancer XL. This increases speed when at full HP, but it also greatly boosts attack and defense. Now, this is a speed attack, but it's also not electric, so we lose out on potentially another bingo if we decide to add this. So it's going to kind of be up to you what you want to build out. And there's a lot of testing that can be done. I recommend making a new save game before you do the Rite of Channeling, and that way you can test out a couple different builds. Another move that I really like is the Critical Eye gene. So we can get a speed bingo by using our speed moves in the Dancer, which I think is actually a really good idea. We're going to lose out on a lot of the electric boosts by doing this. Now, Critical XL greatly increases our crit rate, which is going to deal massive damage when we crit, which will offset potentially the damage loss of some of the bingos. So there are definitely a lot of options for you if you decide to min-max Astalos. You can go full-blown Thunder, 1 into like a specific move, so like Thunder in Tech or something if you want, or you can try and really branch out, but you lose a lot of power when you try and spread your genes too thin. But regardless, it's a pretty amazing monster. Plus, it's got the ability to fly, and it looks absolutely amazing. Hopefully we get the deviant version of this later in the game, which will allow you to get even more genes to make this creature just absolutely insanely powerful. But eventually you'll be able to get Thunderlord Zinogre as well, which is another ridiculously powerful thunder creature. But thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next one.